Good morning, good people. We got a crazy thing going on here. Don't know why, but there we go. Back to normal. So, good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. Buenos dias, Watabevi. And Alan Watts' video on not taking life too seriously. Serendipity. Serendipity. Okay, well, here we are, Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help our students and interested people on their journey through this life. Should we say this wonderful life? I would say this gift of life. Through this gifted life. It's a gift. I think too many people think is an investment, that it's somebody investing in us, or that we are marionettes. I'm playing this giant game with billions of people and all creatures and everything because it's cool, it's fun. In other words, to what end? What is the point of saying, well, I have a plan and you're going to do my plan? What's the point? You don't know what the plan is, but I know what the plan is, and I'm going to be doing this thing, so everybody's doing my plan. What is the point? What is the point of that? Seems rather pointless, versus here is a gift. I'm going to experience it hyper-vicariously or pan-entheistically. I'm going to experience it pan-entheistically. So do a good job. And if you do these things, there's an extra reward. Eternal life. Seems to me to make more sense. Okay. Anyway, boom. Here we are. It's about 6 o'clock. How are things in Fort Jack's, Watabevi? While you're answering that, I'm going to say today is a big day. It's a big day. Lunch for the volunteers and the our orphans and widows. It's a big day. The question is, will anyone show up? A lot of volunteers put a lot of energy into making this happen. Will anyone else show up? Beautiful. Okay, so that's what's happening there. How's the Doweta? Is Doweta? What's the Doweta situation with Doweta? Okay, well, our meme of today is relax. Loosen up, relax. Okay, we're going to get into that a little bit later. Let's look at our worksheet where the real stuff happens. Advice from an 80-year-old, loosen up, relax, except for rare life and death matters. Nothing is as important as it first seems. True dat. Just stay the course. Set the direction, stay the course. Don't be so quick to jump from here to there, over here, etc. What else we got? Today's TED Talk. Okay, so you can see my brain is on something else. I'm thinking about what's going to be going on in 3 hours. I have to be over there, planning for the day, getting ready. 2 hours, have to be getting a form done for the people today, sending an email out to the rest of the volunteers. 1 hour from now, Peloton, finishing up with the Peloton. Let's see, 5 hours from now, the doors open, and hopefully people will be there. 6 hours from now, same thing, get to 2 o'clock, and 2:30 back here. 1 hour call, 3:30, then I got to get on my homework. Full day. full day. Got to have a lot of good mojo. Okay, that's me. What's going on with you people? Cloudy and foggy. Okay. So what do we got going? We talked about advice from an 80-year-old. Seth Godin. Seth Godin has an interesting thing. It's called Bongo is Here. And you can be the first on your block to play it. It's free. Click here to see today's game. So this is kind of like Wordle. It's like sort of like that, but different, much more complex. But it's a game against everybody or with everybody. So that's Seth Godin. We're going to check that out. That could be a daily feature. Get people to be playing bongo. Today's TED Talk is Simon Sinek. People don't buy what you do. So, day 3 in week 3 of our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. Seth Godin, this is, we got to get other people to do what we want. And that is actually called power. Power is getting other people to do what you want. Business, it's called the management. In the military, it's called leadership. Or in sports, it's leadership. But here in the real world of men and machines, it's called power, getting other people to do what you want. It is value neutral. It's not good or bad. It's what it does. It's like the Force in Star Wars. So that is this week, getting people to do what you want. Monday was David Logan talking about how do you get people to do what you want. Join a tribe, nudge it forward. Join a tribe. Tribe is people that have things in common with you. This is a tribe. You have your church tribe, your work tribe, your play tribe, your team, your sports teams tribes. We're all in a bunch of tribes because that's what humans do. Birds fly, fish swim. Humans join tribes. We work together. We are social animals. Next. Okay, so how do you nudge forward? Well, Seth Godin told us yesterday how you nudge forward. Very simple. Find something to change. If you can't find something to change, you can't nudge people forward. Tell a compelling story. Connect the true believers, ignore the non-true believers, and then lead them. And this weekend, we're going to see Jerry Maguire doing some of those things. So how do you tell a compelling story? That's what today's video is with Simon Sinek. How do you tell a compelling story? And the answer is what? No, it's not what, it's why. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. What is the reason? So in this case, it's why do we need to change the status quo? Not what are we going to change or how are we going to change it? It's why do we need to change it? And if people believe you when you tell them why we need to change the status quo, why we need to go here, not there. If they believe you and you say, follow me, guess what? They're going to go. So that's today, day 3, and our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. Let's see, what else we got here? Darren Hardy, another good one. It's called Power Move, How Self-Made Billionaires Claim Their Authority. And this was it's got a little clip about Margaret Thatcher, and it's just go in there and do it. Lead, make it happen. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Just do it. There's an opportunity, go for it, do it. So let's see, Watabevy, is today the day? No, yesterday you were going to go to the place across the street from where you work. How did that turn out? How did that turn out? Over. Let's see, while I'm waiting for an answer for that, we'll talk about relax, loosen up. Awesome. What happened? These short little 1 or 2 word answers. Cloudy and foggy. Awesome. Beautiful. Hard to know what's going on. Okay. While we're waiting to hear what Wadabevi says, we'll talk about relax, loosen up and relax. Things are rarely as dramatic, phlegmatic as they seem. Awesome. Cat crying. So, still vague. Why do we need to loosen up and relax? Because it's only life. Right. It's only life. This life, the length of this life compared to the length of the universe is the width of a hair on your head compared to almost an 8-mile walk. That's how long it is. Spoke to some people, put in an application. Sure, I'll get involved, even if it's just volunteer. Cool. Good. Great. Groovy. Still vague, but I'll get the details later. Okay, so today, once again, for me, the big day for today is the volunteers lunch that was really made possible by the Catholic Church, the Knights of Columbus at the Catholic Church leading the charge to say, we'll supply the food. We'll do it. You get the people, you get the other volunteers, you do the this, you do the that. And you do those things. And was he going to get on the call? I mean, is Matt going to join us? You get the people, we'll do this. And so that is the big thing for today, helping people starting the Thanksgiving season. Yesterday was in Goldfield, talking about providing some physical, emotional, some other things moving forward, boxables, housing, all of that. And that was good. And it was refreshing to be in a community that gets their small versus here. Aha, Atticus Von Atticus is back. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're here. Undersergeant Extraordin. Okay, so there's a community. Esmeralda County community. We're small but mighty. We know we're small. We know we don't have resources versus here. Well, you might think we're small and we don't really have resources, but we think we're just as good as the people in Clark County. Yeah, we're probably better than those SOBs in Clark County. Who do they think they are? They're no better than us. They're not better than us. That's the typical claim here. You're not better than me. Okay, in what way am I not better? This would be Clark County saying to Nye County, in what way am I not better? Do I not have more resources? Do I not have more education services? Do I not have more of this, more of that? In what way am I not better? Well, silence. You're not better. Well, Esmeralda gets that they're not better, and they get that they need things. So when somebody offers them some help, they don't question, well, I don't know if I want to accept that. What was your motivation? Not what do you get out of it? What is your motivation? You could get nothing, but if they don't like your motives for getting nothing, no, we're not going to do it because we don't want you to get what you want. Anyway, today is the day, the volunteer lunch in 8 hours will be done. I'll be getting in my car soon because I have a conference call. I might have to leave a little bit early. Depends if who we've got there to help clean up. But that is it. It'll probably be done by 1. Probably 11:30, 12. People get their stuff, eat. Bonk, bonk. Our goal is to make sure we know who the people are so we can help them. Because if you feed them for a day, what? You give a turkey sandwich, you feed them for a day. You give them a turkey sandwich, you feed them for a day. You teach them how to do things, you feed them for life. So that's what we got to do. In 15 minutes and 20 seconds in, gonna say sayonara. Maticus Von Atticus, glad you're here. I got to sign out and cut.